Are you one of those people that every single new year you set some goals, you get serious, but really you don't really achieve your goals at the end of the year? If that's you, keep watching because I'm going to show you this method that's been practiced for so many years by all these successful people to achieve their goals and get what they want in life. So keep watching and I'm going to teach you. Bye. What's up YouTube, it's Nat here, and today we're going to talk about goal setting and how you can achieve those goals that you set for yourself in 2019. Not like the last year, not like the year before, but this year you're going to set your goals and you're going to achieve them. So if you ever taken any counseling class or any kind of counseling class in high school or in college, the first thing they're going to teach you is actually how to set SMART goals, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Setting SMART goals. SMART goals are basically how your goals are supposed to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. If you set a goal, people set fitness goals, they'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna lose some weight. That's not really a goal. That's just, it's not measurable. It doesn't have time. It doesn't have a deadline. It doesn't have any of those things. Most of the time, it's not going to work out if you don't have. SMART goal setting is one of the most effective, yet still one of the least used tools in today's world. I don't know why people are not using it, but it's one way to bring your goals into reality. First one is being specific. So the more specific you are, the higher chances are that you get exactly what you're asking for. How you can get really specific is, let's say you're about to start a business. What kind of business do you want to start? Who do you want to do it with? Where do you want to start it? How long is it going to take you to do it? And all those questions. So you want to get as specific as you can and write them down. Make sure you write all these things down, because when you write them down, it becomes a reality. Second, your goals are supposed to be measurable. That means you're gonna break it down exactly. You need evidence for how you're achieving those goals. So let's say, for example, let's say you want to make a certain amount of money. You're like, hey, I wanna make 10,000 in 4 weeks, period. So that's measurable. Then you break it down and you're like, hey, I want to do $2,500 a week. That's how much I want to make. And you need evidence on that. You need evidence that proves that you're measuring your goals. So the more measurable your goals are, the higher chances are you're going to be able to achieve those goals and hit your 2019 goals, okay? Third, is your goal attainable? So in your own world, is your goal acceptable for you? You weigh out the effort. Are you able to put that much effort into reaching your goals? You want to make sure that whatever that you set for yourself is achievable and not just something you say and you know deep down inside you won't be able to achieve those goals. So for example, if you don't have the money, talent, skills to achieve that goal, that's not really attainable. You want to set something that is attainable. You know deep down inside, if you work enough, you'll be able to achieve that goal. There's nothing wrong with shooting for the stars. And let's say even if this year you're twice as more productive as you were last year, you still fall, even if you fall short, you're still more productive than you were last year. So keeping that in mind. 4, are your goals relevant to you? Does having a bigger team really make a difference or not? Do you really want to, let's say, do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be an actor? Do you really want to have 3 children and run a successful business? Is that relevant to you? Is that something that you really want to do? So you want to ask these questions from yourself. Make sure that whatever that you're setting as a goal is relevant to who you are as a person. Time is money. Everybody knows that deadlines is what make people switch to actions. So install deadline for you and your team. Keep the deadline realistic for your team and yourself. Because if it's not realistic, you won't be able to actually stay motivated to hit those goals. Another thing that is very important when setting your SMART goals is practicing positivity. Let's say if you wake up every day and you focus on whatever that you think of and focus on, increases. So if you wake up every morning and you focus on not wanting to do something, that just increases. That means you're gonna procrastinate and not want to do that thing. Stay positive. Practice discipline on a daily basis. Teach your team how to be disciplined, to hit the goals, to keep the deadline. Don't get out of the deadline. Make things happen. Now, I'm gonna show you exactly how I set my own goals in order to stay productive and positive and be able to achieve them, okay? So right here, I have my board down here. So right here, you see I have time. I have a deadline here. I write down my daily tasks, the things that I need to get done on the day. So for example, I have a dropshipping business. What I do, I write down exactly what it needs to be done every day. So test 10 products on a Sunday. So I have time, I'm being measurable, it's attainable. It's a little bit challenging, but it's attainable. So I make sure whatever goals that I set in fit those criteria. So that's what you're gonna do with yourself and your goals too. Again, the same thing. I kind of wrote down exactly what SMART goals are too. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Alright guys, if this video was useful, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.